so on page 13, how many solutions will the quadratic equation have? So solutions is crazy, crazy easy. If you see the word solutions, remember all these things mean the same thing. So just up here at the top, write this down. Solutions, or if you see the word zeros or roots, all those words mean the same thing. And what they mean is where they cross the x-axis, so the x-intercept. That's literally all you're looking for, is where they cross the x-axis. So number one, the easiest way to do this is to type in what you see there, 5x squared plus 4x plus 3. Do not put the equal 0. If you put the equal 0, you can't even see your graph anymore. So don't worry about putting that. Just put 5x squared plus 4x plus 3. Once again, solution is where they cross the x-axis. Where does that cross the x-axis? Nowhere. So what would the answer be? No solutions. Okay? So 2, you could have worked this out and plugged in each one of these into the equation to see if that equaled x. That would take a ton amount of time. So on this as well, I would just recommend that you use Desmos. So we have 8x equals x squared plus 15. All right, if you look at this one, it's got 2 different points. If you click here, you get 3 and 5. So what's our answers? D. That's literally all you have to do for these. I will tell you all, there will be at least 5 questions on this well on this. This solutions thing is hit hard. But the reason I did not hit it that hard, because Desmos does every single bit of it for you. So these are the, if you can remember what solution means, that means where it crosses the x-axis or roots or zeros, all you have to do is just type in Desmos. You just have to remember what that means. So just drill that in your head. Number 3, this one we could just look at. The vertex won't actually be on this as well, but what the vertex is the midpoint. So wherever, like wherever it loops down, so this would be the vertex, or if it was a parabola that was going the other way, it'd be the highest point. So minimum or the highest. So that point, we know that point is 1, 2, 3, 4, -4, -4. So it could only be D. But the other way we can look at that is the solution says -6 and -2. Well, right here, that is -2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is -6. So that does work. Okay, so number four took a little bit of actual thinking, but it wasn't that hard. It said Jasmine is diving off a 3-meter springboard. Her height in meters above the water when she is x meters horizontally from the end of the board is approximated by the equation there. What is the maximum height Jasmine will reach on her dive? So literally all we're doing is we're plugging in this 3-meter board in for x. So this is the way I did it. Not except you don't put x or you put 3. And then let's see, 3 squared would be 9. Bring down the negative. 3 times 3 is 9 plus 3. And then -9 plus 9 plus 3 is 3. So you should have gotten 3 meters. You could have done it like that, or you could have just typed in the Desmos. So -x squared plus 3x plus 3. And then if y'all remember, you can come up here and press this gear button. And guys, this is a lot of tricks for this as well, so I hope you're paying attention. But just press this gear button, then table, and just look at what 3 is. If 3 is not on there, type it in. 3 is 3. So remember, Desmos, you could literally type it into the table to get the answer as well. Desmos is pretty handy. All right, 14. This one, just word of solutions, once again, I would just type that straight into Desmos. So remember, don't type in the equals 0. All right. So here we get 3.172 and 8.828. So that would round up to be B. I hope y'all are using Desmos for this, because the other way you would do is you would just solve for the equation, and that's just a lot of work. So it is much easier to do that. Okay, using the graph of the quadratic function, determine the two factors which can be used to write the quadratic equation. By far, the easiest way to do that is to type in your answer choices and see which one gives you that graph. All right. Does that look the same?
Yeah. Oh, wait. No.
No. What's wrong with it?
It's a little too to the left.
Yeah. This one's a little bit too far to the left, so we know it's not A. So we'll try B. And what I do is I just change the sign. So we're looking for x minus 3, and then x plus 2. All right. What about that one? Let's look. So we know this is -2, 0. This is 3, 0. Let's see what these points are. 3, 0, -2, 0. And then that one's 0.5, -6.25, and that looks like about to be there. So yeah, it is B. Now you can check the other ones if you just want to make sure. Once you check the other ones, you'd probably be able to tell that it's definitely not those. Yeah, it's pretty obvious that it's not that one. And then these are minus. And it's pretty obvious it's not that one. So yeah, it had to have been B.